And I'm here, ready for a beer review. We have some Coke. Alright. Hoping you all had a got the flag here. Hoping you all had a fantastic 4th of July. I know it's been kind of low key for a number of people, and particularly people I know. My brother did have a fantastic up in New Hampshire, a big family event up there and friends. He invited for 4th of July, and he always does. He has a fantastic time putting those on, whether it be up in New Hampshire or down here in Massachusetts at his house. Alright, we got a glass, like my t-shirt, Tell Fixes All. You can see my t-shirt here. There's a picture of Terrell. He's a riot. Alright, a little discombobulated here, folks. Hold a second here. That stuff in here. Alright, okay. So, take the brew out. Jack's Abbey LAVENADE Lemon Lavender Lager. It's a lager beer, which is nice. I do enjoy the lager beers. I do enjoy the New England juice bombs and all in between. So what the can looks like, I think you saw it earlier. It looks very refreshing. The way it shows the big container. When I was younger, me and my brother, my sister, used to look forward to when my mother would make big pictures of Kool-Aid or Zarek. I think Zarek was the #1. Drinking, it was all flavors, cherry, raspberry, strawberry. We live for lager, is what Jack's Abbey says. So that's what they have on the can, the graphics, pictures. A touch of tart is what this says. Brewed with lemon and lavender. Step infusion mash. Savor the sunny vibes of LAVENADE lager with a touch of tartness, like a sip of spring on the dock, on the back, on the back deck. It captures the essence of pure refreshment. Close your eyes and take in waves of refreshing relaxation. Naturally carbonated, 4.5% alcohol by volume. So basically saying, like a sip of spring on the back deck, it captures the essence of pure refreshment. That sounds very good. Alright, let's get right to pouring it, and I'll give some information on the brewery. See what this looks like, and see what this does look like. Alright. Color to it, a little bit hazy, nice big white head. Let's show that. It is a bit hazy, you can see through it. It's a mild haze to it. Here's the golden hazy, nice white head. It's LAVENADE Lavender Lager, the 4.5% alcohol by volume. I did mention that earlier. Alright, Jack's Abbey is in Framingham, Massachusetts. I think like 12 or 11 miles from Boston, west of Boston. That's the guesstimate around that, but it's close to that. We have a phone number, 508-872-0900. 508-872-0900. This lavender, this is well used, and they call this LAVENADE because it's the lemon that's in this, lavender and lemon. But, my wife has a lot of, the head precipitated pretty fast. on them. And we're not going to get one back, I don't think. But they're getting fine aromas. Some lemon aroma. Yeah, a little bit of lemon. And I smell something like that. It's one of the sour beers, but as I started to say, my wife and my mother, my sister, and all the females I know and in the family love lavender. The flower, the plant, everything else, and the spices that they get from it, and the herbs. The uses for lavender now, number one is lavender oil. I guess for facials and stuff like that. But for culinary, it's used on a number of different steps. Things that it's used for. The aroma, fragrance. It is used as a condiment. It is a spice, and it's used as a condiment. Used in pastas a lot. Salads, basically, and the green part of the plants, the buds and so forth, can be used in tea to make tea. Lavender has 47 different species of it around the world. Also in the Mediterranean, Iberian countries over there. Also in Portugal, and Greece, and Italy, and Spain, those countries are there. It is in the mint family, so I can see why it is very nice to cook and use with. It is a perennial herb, and like all herbs, I think they are perennial. I think. What they do is take lavender and you put it in your sugar container. You leave it there for a while, and it mixes with the sugar, and it gives the sugar a nice aroma and a kind of lavender sweet flavor. There's a little bit of information on the lavender. That purple goes all over the place. We have some in the back of the land here, none up front, but out back we do have some lavender. I do enjoy the aroma from it, and it's perspiring going in my eyes. Excuse me. It is hot here. I want to get this done before the sun. It's going to the west, and we'll start making the screen dark, or me dark. You can't see me. All right, here we go. Cheers. Oh, let me get the aroma. I did get a little bit. I got the lemon. Yeah, because I'm getting that lemon aroma, I'm feeling like a sour. This here is only a mild tartness to it. Some sweetness. I think honey. Must be honey in this. Sweetness, honey, that along the line. All right, cheers. Oh, refreshing for sure. Ooh. Sour, getting sour right away, and just all around the tongue. Oh yeah. They say tart, but this is they should use the word sour. This reminds me of those beers. What are those sour? Oh, Ghost, G-O-S-E, Ghost beers. It does make a refreshing drink, like I say, when our mothers used to make the pitchers of Kool-Aid or Xanax or whatever your choice was. That's what I'm having. I will be staying here for a while. Both of these are cold. That one up there, this one here, and I think I'll be enjoying both of them at 4.5% alcohol by volume. It is a sessional brew, and it is tasty, and it is refreshing. There's no bitterness, it's a low bitterness that kind of intertwines with the sourness. Mouthfeel can come across as medium or light, depending on what part of your tongue that is. Definitely lemony tartness to it. Look it over there. Nice seeing dactyl, but Killed the, oh, and the two, one's his son, one's the neighbor there. That's a little pest. That's his son over here. They do some fine skits. All right, let me just grab something here. And these are Wise Ridgy, they call them. The flavor's most iconic power couple is here. Smooth and tangy, a slight sour kick. Ridgy sour cream and onion chips are truly irresistible. All right, let me say. A lot of green specks in it. Let's see, you can pick up on it. That tastes good. Really good. Eat your ridges. Oh. That is good. These are good. Now wash it down. I think a lot of you may find this just being a sour beer, not just a little tart. But then again, I really don't drink sour beer, so I shouldn't make that statement. But I don't really know a lot of these sour beers that a lot of people I know, particularly my son, he enjoys them. The ones I've tried, it was hard to get down. To me, a beer should not be sour. That's my view. But I can understand how this is. It's refreshing. And it also comes across like it's a picture of lemonade, ice cold lemonade. It gives that kind of effect. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of sweetness like honey. You know, as I'm drinking it, it's going down. It's just more of being tart and sour. I was reminiscent one time when I started doing beer reviews way back. I did a review on a Narragansett IPA. Now, at that time, I was very familiar with original Indian Pale Ales. They use the hops that have the high alpha acids, very stringent, more stringent than even the West Coast IPA that they have. A true Indian Pale Ale, when they ship them to their colonies from Portugal and England, those two countries had colonies in India. And they sent beer down to the colonies, which is the military and the folks there. Beers would go rancid because it's going south. Excuse me. Around the Cape of Good Hope, which is Africa. It's very temperate, it's very hot and bouncing around. The beers didn't last. So they just put in a lot more hops until they got to the point where the beer wouldn't survive. But very stringent, when we say hoppy, I don't mean in the sense of a New England juice bomb, I mean in the sense of a very, very hoppy, astringent wise. So that was an IPA from Narragansett, and I knew that originally what they were. And so when I did the review on that, I was dead set against enjoying it. I said, wow, this is very hard to drink, very stringent. The hops in this, the alpha acid had been so high on this, but they did that on purpose, because that was the way the Indian Pale Ales were originally brewed. And I have to get it again and try it, because I gave it a bad, my review on it. But in essence, they brewed what it was supposed to be like, and they did a good job. I will thank Narragansett. I'm sorry if I a negative on that, but I will do it again. Okay. Go back to the book. They say lemony tart, and it does come through like that, like right now. Not a sour. Swish around over your tongue. It'll hit the sweet taste buds. It's just like a honey. Like it's a honey. Very drinkable. It's going down on a hot day. This is very refreshing. Very. Would I get this again? Yes, I would. I would definitely get this again. Typically, we have these hot days, the 90s. Very unusual in Massachusetts, being in the 90s. I mean, 80s brothers hard to take. I know what they're thinking down there in Arizona when it's in the triple numbers. Even Southern California. Death Valley, I think it was 112. Well, in Florida, you do need air conditioning. Luckily we have, the whole house should be air conditioned so you can feel comfortable. Literally, because when it's 90 degrees, the house is an oven, basically. All right, back to the review. It's very refreshing. 4.5% alcohol by volume. You see what it looks like. You see what my taste buds are tasting. And I would get this again. At first few, maybe 5 or 6 mouthfuls, it seemed very sour, like a ghost, G-O-S-E brew. But now as I'm drinking, it doesn't sustain that sourness. I guess it's a shock to my tongue when I first drink it, and it had that. It says tart, but then it seems sour. Lemony tart. All right, I'll end it here. From Eastern Massachusetts, I do want to give a shout out to Terrell Fixes All. He has a really good channel. Go to the channel and check it out. There's a good channel. Scout Crafter, who works with the tools. Shout out to him. Shout out to a guy down in Louisiana, Ron Terrio. He does a real good job. And shout out to, and there's one guy, it's going to sound very funny when I say his name, but he has a fantastic couple of channels. Brandon Clark, The Garbage Disposal. That's the name of his title. Brandon Clark, The Garbage Disposal. No, he doesn't fix garbage disposal. Basically what he does, that channel there, is competition eating. They sit down and have so much time to eat all this big amount of food, and if they win, they get a check, some money, a t-shirt, name on the wall of fame. It's not your name on the wall of shame. Randy Santel is another one of the ones that does it. Eli, a man named Eli. These are all food challenges that how much they can eat. It's amazing sitting down and eating that much. Even Katrina, a petite girl, and she puts this food away that's incredible. Really, there's another female from England named Shuts, S-H-U-T-S. She puts a lot of food down. Amazing. All right, I'll end it here. I didn't want to run this too long. So from Eastern Massachusetts, going to drink alcohol, be an adult, and do things with the family and friends. You only go around this world once. This day will be gone. You'll never have this day again. Sure, you'll have another Saturday, but it won't be the date that it is today, 7 days later. So get out there and do things. All right, folks. Cheers.